and welcome aboard the Queen. My name is Gabby, and I'll be captain and storyteller today on our journey to Storybook. For you today, we ask you please remain seated toward your voice. Put your hands, arms, feet, and legs into the vehicle and out of the water at all times. And please supervise any children.
I don't think it's good.
Hi, friends. It looks like we're traveling through the jaws and onto the whale. We're going to be transported to a magical world called Disneyland. Our story today begins with a big dog wolf, and he lives in that cave just to the left. He's always after the three little pigs, who luckily live just across the way in those three houses. And one house made of straw, one made of sticks, and one made of carrot table bridge. Our story now takes us many starts and just around that riverbed is a swing to the village, and we talk to Alice. Her mom is following White Rabbit down the rabbit hole, and down, into one of the fell, but they want to get curiouser and curiouser from there. Just across the way is London Park, where Peter Pan and the Darling Children took their first bite of the Neverland, instead of how much people else thinking us, but they would rather at their house on the road. Ray had his Agrabah the city on mystery and enchantment. Ray's sweet man named Aladdin found the Princess Dazzle in the marketplace and stole her heart. Now, although the two were from two different worlds in the power of love, and the help of a Jane, they were married, and now they live in the Sultan's palace. These magical places is where love shines. Just the secret lights in the archway, just above us. The very same month that Princess Dazzle and Aladdin first started over, 5 years and under. Lots of fun to guide into a whole new world. Up ahead in the cave of wonders, the toes of birds, the curves that could only be lifted by the genie on the left. As it has the best leverage of the genie, three moving average, three wishes. Let's make a wish inside and see if it comes true. So I wish to be free from the evil queen, and I wish to keep a home and cozy cottage to the right. The seven dwarfs pay for shelter in the just behind it. And just across the way, Cinderella wished to go to the ball, where the wicked stepmother to bathe her, leaving her in her blue steptoe on the left. Consolation of fairy godmother who granted a wish, until she didn't return home by midnight and her parents turned back into pumpkin. Although magic has its limits, love does not, and also Cinderella lives in the castle on the top of the hill. There is magic on the globe Storybook Man. Those are the miniature trees that have a girl face to take her vows in heaven. This is one of the reasons why this was her favorite place to master storyteller Walt Disney, and one that continues to inspire new stories. Stories such as Our Rapunzel, whose secluded tower is just on her left, wishing nothing more than to see a funny lights on her birthday. Rapunzel finally lets out a hair and left the tower, along with Flame Rider on his shoulder. The little see may even be some of Flame Rider's on his side, but the only can't seem to get his nose right. They continues into stories like The Wood and the Willow with Bull, Red, and Mr. Toad, whose baby manor is just on his left. Unfortunately, friends, he's not in today. He's off on a wild run in his car, headed to nowhere in particular. And just up the road, we have stories of magic found in the kingdom of Arendelle. And also pleased to her ice castle up in the mountains. Just well, that is so. And just up ahead is Alpine Village, where the wood carving competitor wished upon a star for his puppet to become a real boy. And the Pinocchio stays in from the belly up onto the whale, a blueberry grand service. The Pinocchio's wishes like those made in many fairy tales, from the even little mermaid named Ariel's solo prince, Erica's castle on your right. that inspired her to give up her life in the sea and fulfill her dream of becoming part of our world. Our story began at the constant waterfall in the underwater city of Mexico, with all its adventures and then ended happily ever after. As our story comes to an end and as we approach the dock, please remain seated. While on the dock, make sure you wash your hands on my fingers. Once you're done singing, please stop. We're all going to stand up together in the center of the book challenge so that everyone has to go under the sea.